Hello, all. So, today's a really great day because President Donald Trump has signed his second travel ban to put into effect. So, we all remember the last one didn't make it through so well. So, our President Trump has gone ahead and revised his travel ban. So now he's working on it again. He has signed it today on Monday, signed it officially with his literal executive pen. He has signed in his second travel ban. So this one's a lot better though. He's kind of rethought it, reworked it, try to make sure it's not going to get too much political uproar in the system, and make sure no judges kind of ban it this time. So he's put a lot more thought into it. So it's really great. One of the big things is he did drop Iraq out of it. So previous order did have Iraq in it. Iraq has been taken out, which is a big thing because Iraq is helping us fight the war on ISIS and ISIL, however you'd like to say it, with the other Middle East going on. So it's really good, because Iraq has been a big, ally with the United States. So that was a big one to help solve, some of the tension he got with some of the other members of Congress and Senate and such. They really didn't like that, Iraq was on that travel ban. So it took away that. Second thing was he got rid of the religion system. There is no longer the religion in it. There's nothing talking about any type of Muslim religion or anything like that. It's pretty open blanket, no type of religions on there. It just pretty much bans, refugees. So the new ban also doesn't take effect till March 16th. So it gives 10 days for agencies and the Border Patrol and different things to agencies to get together to make sure they're kind of ready for this. It's not some type of blanket order that just happened overnight. So it gives them a little bit of time to prepare, which is a better for the whole everyone overwide. So now we won't have suddenly all this crazy confusion at the airports. They'll have 10 days to prepare and get ready for that. So that's a big thing to help out with this next travel ban, to really hopefully keep it going where it won't get stopped inside of the courts or held up in some type of appeals or whatever they can do to kind of keep it busy. So now this new travel ban will block 6 countries: Syria, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. So they can't obtain visas for 90 days. The order also suspends admission of refugees in the U.S. for 120 days, directing U.S. officials to improve vetting measures for a program that is already regarded as an extremely stringent vetting process. But we got to give it a little bit extra because, these refugees could make it through and do some damage to the United States. We're seeing a lot more of it on TV, the new 24 legacy, all kinds of things we're talking about. Different people making attacks on the United States soil. So media is always going to keep pumping that up. It's always going to be in TV, movies, giving, terrorists new thoughts. They can simply watch movies and help them get ideas to help blow us up. So it's a good idea, to definitely give that extra vetting process to some countries where there's a lot of craziness coming from. So another big part of this new travel ban is the original order came under intense criticism and is an attempt to bar Muslims from entering the country. And Trump's call during the campaign for a Muslim ban was cited in court cases attacking the ban. So this is what helped, with all that court cases going on, this is what kind of helped stop the last travel ban. So the new order now does not prioritize religious minorities when considering refugee admissions cases. So that's a big thing to help. Before the word Muslim and religion was mentioned, there is no longer any of that now. Took out all the religion to help please the court to get the religion out of the whole mix. The administration made sure too. They also stressed after they signed this and put this new ban out that it will not target any specific religion. The target is no way targeting Muslim bans, and they just want to make sure everyone understands that they're not trying to target Muslims. They're trying to just make our border safe and help keep bad people out. So more Americans actually support the ban than they oppose it. So, that's what, you wouldn't believe that if you read all these crazy media and everything going on in the internet and the media world. But in the truth, Reuters poll, they did a poll, and they actually found out that this poll showed that 49% strongly or somewhat agreed with the ban, while only 41% strongly or somewhat disagreed. So that's 49% to 41% agreed that they actually like the ban. So you got all this media going crazy. So, it's a really, really close call. So the media is just really liberal. So you gotta remember, they're going to really push their war agenda, and they know that the ban makes news. That's why they're trying to push it out there. So, I mean, you gotta look. The polls show most people support it. It's half and half. It's a really close one. There was a 10% undecided vote, so that could sway either way. But so I mean, you got a pretty good post. It was pretty close, and it's not like the media has, where so many people are screaming against it. There is a very, very huge number of Americans that support this new ban. A few quotes is, we love refugees, but we want only those coming here who love us and want to assimilate into our culture and way of life. This is Debbie from Florida. Jessica from California. We need to look at our country first right now. A country without borders is no longer a country. And I mean, these things just keep going on. There really is. Helen from Washington. I am a refugee from Latvia. Sorry. I immigrated a long time ago. I went through the right way to be selected. Get my documents, and I wish everybody would do the same. So, immigrants and refugees, people that came to this country legally, really support this ban because they went through the process to get done. There is no cheap escape through here. You can't just come in anyway. You really need to come in, get very right, come through the proper documents. And that's why the wall will help. That's why this ban is going to help. And we got to really make sure we support Donald Trump's new ban and make sure it gets lots of support. So go out there, support it. There's some other people supporting it. Me and my whole family support him. And we are Hispanic and Mexican, Native American, and we support Donald Trump. And this is Daniela from New Mexico. My background is not Muslim, but it's Cuban. I'm glad that Donald Trump is doing what he's doing. Robert from Texas. I really like what Trump's doing. You look at the rape crisis in Europe. I don't want that for America. James from Iowa. I feel so much safer on an airplane now. I feel so much safer walking around the United States of America. Dottie from Tennessee. So all these Americans are really supporting this ban because it makes them feel safer. And sure, there's some that just, they don't want it. But the first time when something happens in the United States and everyone's crying, how did this happen? They're going to have to look to see how these people are getting in the United States. And one of the ways is they're sneaking in through all these open loopholes that you can sneak into the country. This is all Donald Trump wants to do. So he just wants to close these loopholes that are allowing people to get in the United States that could do harm. So we just got to really support Donald Trump's new ban and keep it going. Got to support it. It's doing great things. Don't let it fool you. Don't let the media disturb you and scare you. The ban is good. It's going to help stop a lot of bad people from getting into the United States of America. Support it if you're a citizen. Don't let it go to waste. Go out there and support your president. Got to give him a chance. Give it a chance to see how it is. I mean, are you really going to go to any of these countries anytime soon? Why does it really, affect you? I mean, there's so much craziness that happens in those other countries. Why do you want all that craziness to come here to the United States? Let them deal with their own stuff. We got enough problems here to deal with in our country, not having to deal with extra baggage that all these other people are going to be bringing here to the United States. The biggest problem with the last ban was that it was really rushed. It was really not well thought of. It had some terms in it that just weren't very, appropriate in the courts, that the courts were able to really seize on. So this ban's far more well thought out, and it's going to be a lot harder for people to really block it. It's going to be a lot more harder for judges just to drop it down as they did so quick on the last one, because he's just really thought about it. So I'm really happy that they've really redone this second one. Really look forward to it helping to stop out some people coming into our country. So the last ban got a lot of critics, the courts, Republicans, Democrats. A lot of people were kind of really critical about it. Even some people that have been kind of trying to jump on Trump's bandwagon. For instance, Lindsey Graham, he was one of the kind of critics of the last travel ban. Today, he told reporters that I think it's going to stand legal scrutiny and it will make the country safer. It is prospective in application. It's clearly not a Muslim ban. Lawful visa holders, visas will be honored. So that's like what really made this ban that's going to be a lot easier for it to not have so much scrutiny, is it takes into account for visas and green card holders. If you're here coming on a visa that's already been obtained lawfully, you're not going to be rejected. They're going to review it. They're going to let you in most likely. It's not going to just be an immediate stop. You got to start your whole visa process again. Same way with green card holders. If you're a green card holder, you're going to get in the country. You can not worry about going out and visiting wherever you want to go. As soon as you come back, you're going to be able to get back in the United States. You're a green carder. You are now a member and citizen of the United States with your green card holder. You've gone through the proper background checks and everything, and you're good to go. So even John McCain, who was a big hypocrite of the original executive order, he's kind of coming along on this one because he's glad Iraq went out of the order. And I told you, to put Iraq and Iran in the same category is ridiculous. So taking Iraq out of there is really great because Iraq's really helped support us on their war of terror. And everyone's kind of coming around. He's getting a lot more support on this order. He's really gone through and they've really rethought this order. Even the ones that originally supported the original executive ban are still kind of on board with this one. One of the original supporters, Representative Raul Labrador of Idaho, said in a statement, while I believe Trump's initial order was legally sound, the implementation left much room for improvement. Today's revised executive order begins fulfilling President Trump's promise to put America's safety first and also ensures that our agents act uniformly at all our borders. So, you just make sure everyone is on the same page this time. It's not going to be a 10-day delay, to where everyone's going to get crazy. They got 10 days to help make sure all these acts are implemented. Everyone will be on the same page. No one's going to be so confused as the last one. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really support this ban. Hopefully we'll get a lot more Americans to support it. Don't listen to media. It's not all, everyone's not against it. It's very divided on this issue. As you can see, the Reuters poll shows that more Americans actually support the ban than don't. But it's not by a big margin. It's a very slim margin. So this is a pretty evenly divided issue. It's going to stay evenly divided. See what happens. We got to just make sure we keep our borders safe. One thing for sure is President Trump is changing up things a lot. But you got to respect. He's changing the whole system. Everyone was so mad, so sick of Congress, so sick of Senate, so sick of the way our politics was being ran. Well, he's shaking it up, and the media doesn't like it. No one likes it, but the people have been screaming forever for someone to shake it up. We got a president that's shaking things up, so let's just see what happens. Don't give up yet. Keep on the ride. Keep supporting President Donald Trump. Let's just give him a chance. Let him have his acts. Let's see how he can do, If he doesn't do good, 4 years is up. It's not going to take that long. Time flies pretty quickly. Let's give him some time here to see how he can at least make some things happen. Keep shaking it up. Thank you for watching.